Chapter 2. Introducing Bella. Dad welcomed Pete and Petunia into the house, and Cassie and Lina ran to say hello. Gus hid himself under the lounge room coffee table. "Thank you so much for looking after Bella," said Petunia as she and Pete unloaded Bella's supplies onto the kitchen table. There was a glass tank with some lamps, 2 small egg cartons, and a boring-looking shoebox. "What's in there?" Cassie asked, pointing to the shoebox. "That's Bella," Petunia explained. She opened the box to show the girls. Inside was a lizard, a bearded dragon. She was dark gold, like sand, and had soft, spiky skin. "Wow," breathed Cassie. "She's beautiful." Petunia smiled proudly and returned the open shoebox to the kitchen table. "Won't she get out?" asked Lina nervously. Petunia laughed. "Not when she's cold like this. You could put her on the table and she wouldn't even crawl away. When she's warmed up, it's a different story. But while she's cold, she won't escape." "That's good to know," smiled Cassie. "Very good to know," said Lina. "Is there anything else we need to know? We've never looked after a bearded dragon before." She and Cassie exchanged glances. As pet sitters, they might be ready for anything, but the girls knew they needed to listen carefully to the instructions. "She's probably the easiest pet you'll ever care for," Petunia said. "After you set up the tank, you'll hardly have to do anything at all." Pete agreed. He held up one of the egg cartons. The girls could hear chirping noises coming from inside. "Here are the live crickets that Bella eats," he explained. "When it's dinner time, put the egg carton into the tank and open it. Bella will catch them herself." The girls' eyes widened with excitement. They watched as Pete showed them how to attach the lights to the tank, and then gave him the poster they'd made for the post office. "This is great," Petunia said. "We'll hang it up before we head off to the city." The girls waved goodbye and then hurried back to admire Bella. "What's the Hindi word for lizard?" Cassie asked Lina. "Has your grandma taught you that?" Lina's face lit up. "I learned that last weekend," she said. "It's chipkali." "Chipkali," tried Cassie. "Well, once we get the chipkali tank set up, we'll move it to the pet sitting deck." She pointed out the window to the space where they cared for small animals. "Can you put the tank together while I quickly pack up my craft caddy for Dad?" "Yuppity-yup," Lina agreed. She zipped her jacket over her seahorse t-shirt and set to work. First, she put the heat mat in the tank. Then she tried the lights, but no matter which way she clipped them, she couldn't get them to attach. "I'm having trouble with the lights," she said when Cassie returned from the lounge room. "Do you want to try?" Cassie studied the tank. "I can't remember how Pete did it. Indeed," muttered Gus, joining them in the kitchen. "What sort of animal is this bearded dinosaur, anyway?"